Question 15 says we ought to use a probability tree, so that's what I'm going to do. Nevertheless, if a probability tree is not what gets you understanding it, do it a different way. When I make the tree, this is A and not A. Some students erroneously think this is A and B. It's not. It's A and not A. And then this can be B and not B, B and not B. So it says the probability of A is 0.2. That means there's a 0.2, which means here's a 0.8. Then it says the probability of B given A. So I've already walked down the A road. Now what's the likelihood I go down the B road? That's 0.4, which means this is 0.6. And then it says, hey, if we don't go down the A road, what's the likelihood we go down the not B road? That's 0.3. And therefore, this is 0.7. So there's the givens in this problem. And now I'm just going to multiply out. And again, you may not use all of these numbers in the course of working the problem, but I think it's a good habit to go ahead and multiply them all out. Make sure they add up to 1. Notice the first two add up to 20%. The bottom two add up to 80%. And you can kind of verify your work. So the first question says, what's the probability of A given that we B'd? Well, here's where we B'd. 8% and 56%. So that goes on the bottom. Which ones of those also aid the 8%, the number at the top? And so that works out to be 0.125. Part B says, what's the probability A given that not B? So if I've not B'd, I'm one of these two numbers I haven't circled. So that's what goes on the bottom, or in the denominator. Which of those aid the 0.12 at the top? And that works out to be 1/3.